Welcome back to the Truth Factory. The Fisa memo has finally been released, and it reveals that Hillary Clinton and the DNC hired Fusion GPS to obtain opposition research on Trump's team. Fusion GPS hired Nellie Orr, the spouse of a senior justice official, and Christopher Steele, the creator of the fake dossier. The memo reveals a clear bias from Christopher Steele, claiming that he was passionate about Trump not becoming president. Nellie Orr got information from Steele's dossier and passed it off to her husband in the Justice Department. The dossier was then used as a key component to get the surveillance warrant on Trump's campaign aide, Carter Page. Recently resigned FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe even said that without the information in the dossier, they wouldn't have been able to get the FISA warrant. So what we can extrapolate from this memo is that the FBI and the Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein attempted a coup on the then-candidate Donald Trump, knowing full well that the Steele dossier was urination fan fiction funded by Trump's opposition. They used this fake dossier to get a surveillance warrant anyway, meaning they purposely misled the FISA courts by not disclosing this information, not just once, but multiple times. Comey even said under oath that the dossier was salacious and unverified. Yet prior to his testimony, Comey and Rosenstein signed off on the bogus affidavits to the FISA court to continue spying on Trump's team. Rosenstein was the same person who appointed Robert Mueller to the Russia investigation, knowing full well that they had no real evidence of Russian collusion. This means millions of taxpayer money has been wasted investigating Russian collusion that doesn't exist, in an attempt to cover up real crimes that the Obama administration, the intelligence community, the DNC, the FBI, the Department of Justice, and the mainstream media all colluded to get Hillary Clinton elected president. And after all their efforts, Hillary still lost because karma's a bitch. These people are bad, and they should feel bad. If everyone involved in the scandal doesn't go down for this, the law is just an illusion. It's no wonder that many Democrats, a boot-wearing Republican, the FBI, and the DOJ were visibly melting down in front of us this week about the memo being released, using any excuse they could to try to discredit it. I thought Adam Schiff's eyes were actually going to pop out of their sockets. And now that they've all been exposed for the corrupt swamp creatures that they are, they're trying to play this off as a nothing burger. But utilizing crafted political propaganda funded and aided by the United States government to spy on political campaigns is not a nothing burger. That's a felony burger. That's like a double bacon cheese felony burger. Having corrupt people like this in positions of power is poisonous to democracy and the Fourth Amendment. This coup was so amateur that a Yahoo News article was considered to be one of the major sources provided in the dossier. And guess who was the source of that article? Christopher Steele himself. Meaning that he leaked his own bullshit story to Yahoo News and then used Yahoo's story based on his own fiction as evidence to corroborate his bullshit. Let me put it to you like this. Hi, I'm Christopher Steele. I can verify that the dossier I wrote is 100% accurate, based off of sources. The sources are me, but don't just take my word for it. Why don't you ask Christopher Steele? This was just a circle jerk of lies. But what's astounding is that they thought the best way to give their claims validity was through Yahoo News. The credibility of Yahoo News is maybe one step above this BuzzFeed article titled, "What is your inner potato?" I'm pretty sure you can't even use Yahoo News as a credible source on high school papers. Yet it was used as evidence to get a FISA warrant to spy on a presidential candidate. Try to wrap your mind around how stupefying that is. The article in question was written by Michael Isikoff, who previously worked with a research journalist named Taylor Sears. Sears worked for Fusion GPS as these events were transpiring, and since Fusion GPS only had about 10 employees, it doesn't seem like a coincidence to me. You should all be outraged that Hillary Clinton used her money and connections to get a fabricated political document turned into an intelligence document in an attempt to become president. Clinton is someone who has been pushing this Russian collusion narrative since day one, knowing full well the only corrupt one is her. It's just been absolute projection of their own criminal activities here. Speaking of which, on Twitter today, dozens of people were tweeting out identical anti-memo, anti-Trump propaganda at the same time with virtually identical Twitter pages. Looks like the Democrats are using bots to push their narrative. Isn't that exactly what they've been accusing the right of doing? Seems a bit hypocritical, but there you go. Thank you so much for supporting me, and a special thanks to everyone who got their Cat-tastic merchandise. If you'd like some Truth Factory gear of your own, there is a link in the description, and I should hopefully be coming out with some new designs soon. So thank you so much and have a great night. Meow!